welcome back to my channel. My name is Hope and I run a little small business on Etsy called blockgoldprints. If you are new to our channel and want to follow a small business along on their journey, then don't forget to subscribe. And today I thought I'd do an updated version of my Q&A, as I filmed this Q&A about 4 months ago, so I thought I would update it. So I've gathered loads of questions from Instagram stories and a TikTok video as well. So let's get into it. I've just got my iPad, which I'm going to be reading all my screenshots off of. Some of them are quite similar, so I've just picked out the ones that stood out the most and were quite interesting to respond to. Do you struggle to juggle college work and your business and prioritising them? Absolutely. It's probably been a lot more difficult this year. Last year I was doing it all right because my small business wasn't this big. But now I'm doing my college exam and I'm working my business about 3 to 4 hours a day. And on top of that, on the 12th of April, when shops open up again, I'm going back to work. So I'm going to be working part-time 2 to 3 days a week. I'm going to be at college 1 to 2 days a week, as well as doing online, and I'm going to be running my small business. So it's going to be very, very stressful. It's been a lot more difficult this year, I found it, because last year it was all kind of subtle. My college work, I wasn't doing it that intensely, and my business, as I said, wasn't as big as what it is now. But prioritising them, I prioritise my small business over my college. Not that I want to. I want to do my college work first, but I will sit down at the table ready to do my college work and end up getting distracted by something to do with my business. Some days I'm really in focus, and then some days I can't get anything done. What's in the launch? So our new launch, we are launching 4 new products: 2 tote bags, face masks and scrunchies. So this launch is kind of the start of my accessories range, which eventually will have fabric with my prints on it and my designs all over the fabric, which I'm really excited to do. But this right now is tie-dye. I'm doing it in kind of colours that represent my business. I'm doing a caramelly brown, a pastel pink and a sage green colour. So you can buy scrunchies in those 3 colours and face masks in those 3 colours. As well as that, I'm doing a tote bag, which I've already experimented with here, which is the Beauty Beyond tote bag. So it's kind of skin colours all on top of each other, and then says Beauty Beyond on an iron-on vinyl. And I'm obsessed with the way that this has turned out. Then the other one I'm going to be experimenting with soon is our flower body tote bag. So some of you might know we have a print looking like this. This is our flower body print, and I love the way it looks, so I am going to be embroidering on the flower body onto the tote bag. So the tote bag is going to be a pastel pink and cream colour, and on top is going to have a black embroidered flower body. So that is what the launch is. There's only 4 items, technically different colours, but I am really looking forward to the way this is going to turn out. Where did your business name come from? So my business name, blockgoldprints, obviously originates around the fact that, to start with, I was doing my custom prints. These are what my custom prints look like. You can get them as pet portraits, people portraits. So to start with, I set up my business just doing these custom prints as commissions for people, and then after a while started edging my way into postcards and stuff like that. But when I started, the name came to me because block prints was technically my theme. I was doing my prints but in my block style. Like, you read block prints and you're like, oh, she obviously does block prints. And then gold was just my favourite colour, and I just felt when I put it all together I needed something in the middle, like a colour, just to make it less harsh, because block prints is kind of harsh. I just needed something to slow down and put like less of an edge on it. So yeah, that's how I came up with the name Block Gold Prints. Are you going to change your name when launching your accessories range? No, because even though it's not technically my prints are technically on top of the tote bags. It's just the scrunchies and the face masks that don't exactly make sense at the minute, but obviously they will do soon when I end up launching my own fabric prints. And because they're my own fabric prints, they're still my prints, so it all ties in very well together, if that makes sense. What is your inspiration behind your designs? There is lots of different ways I get my inspiration. Pinterest is a huge place where I get my inspiration, and I also just keep up with the themes on like Instagram, what other people are doing, what like all customers are enjoying, seeing what's trending on the Etsy pages when I search up art prints and that kind of stuff, see the colour themes and the like palettes that people are enjoying right now, and just creating an aesthetic image slash print around that. So Pinterest is usually my starting point. I usually then create like a mood board showing all my ideas, and then I get to drawing. How long has it taken to get your business this far? So I have been a small business owner for 9 months on the 28th of March. So in under a year we have been able to achieve so much. I'm not one of those small businesses that's blown up overnight. Obviously I am on 11.5k now, which isn't incredible, but it took me those 9 months to get there. It's trundled along in a really good pace to the point where I've been able to keep up with the slow increase of orders and sales and all that kind of stuff, because over time it's gone from taking 2 or 3 to the post office a week to 10 to 15 to the post office a week. But because that's done that over such a slow amount of time, I've been able to actually keep up with it. So I'm kind of grateful for the fact that I wasn't one of those small businesses that blew up overnight. It's been nice that I've been able to keep up with the pace and adapt myself at the same time. Your goals for your business. So at the start of this year I put out this manifesting 2021 onto my Instagram. So this was me at the end of December deciding what I wanted to achieve during the year of 2021. I thought I was being so ambitious with my goals, and I didn't believe I would get to any of them. My first one was 1,000 Instagram followers. We are already on just under 700 Instagram followers, which is incredible. We have gained so much on Instagram in the last month. 15k TikTok followers. I mean, when I wrote this, I was on 5k, so I thought that will be 10k. That will be incredible. Then obviously I've already got to like 11.5, so we are so close to achieving that. So I can definitely see that happening in the future. Probably thinking more 25k by the end of this year now. 300 YouTube followers is obviously a huge achievement, but I'm hoping this year that I can really force out my YouTube and really get it going. I know these first 3 months have not been great. These celebration cards, so I do want to be doing cards. I'm just trying to find the right way to do them, whether to print them myself at home or whether to get them outsourced, and I'm just looking at places right now, but that will definitely be something that I'm hoping to bring out in the next few months. A MacBook. So my one goal is to buy a MacBook at the end of this year, and I haven't properly started saving for this yet, as it's just been anything coming from my business, and I've really been putting out my money into my business recently. But when I start working, I'm going to be saving, and that is definitely still a goal for the end of the year. And to be part of a craft fair was my last goal, and to be perfectly honest, I can still see this happening. I'm hoping at Christmas I'll be able to have a little stall that I'll be so happy if we'll be able to do. Those are kind of my goals, and they were the ones that I set out at the start of this year, which I think are the best goals for me to tell you right now. And yeah, I'm so happy with like how far we have come. How much money did you spend starting up your business from the very start? So I borrowed the money off my mum, as I didn't have any work, and I obviously wasn't getting anything off Etsy because I hadn't opened it up yet. But when I opened it up, I think I spent £70. That by all means is quite a bit for starting up a small business. You definitely don't have to have that much money to start up. There are loads and loads of people that have set up a small business with only £20. However, for me, because I wanted to do my custom prints, I brought a pack of 50 the glossy paper, and the glossy paper is very expensive. I think it was about £30 by itself. So technically without the paper, that's just an excess thing. I spent £40. That was on a lot of plastic, cardboard mailers, cellophane bags. So yeah, by all means that's quite high to start a business. You definitely don't need that much if you're thinking about starting one. What do you like best about your small business? Honestly, the thing I like best is definitely the community. I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for the friends that I have made over TikTok and Instagram as well recently. Some of their support and their tips and all their guidance have honestly made my day. There are times where I'm having such a bad day. They sometimes just give me a quick message and like bring up my hopes, and I do the same for them, and honestly it's the best feeling ever. I've made some genuine friends out of doing this, which I love. And the last one is, when did you decide to start your small business? So I started my small business back in June of 2020. So as I say, we've been going for about 9 months now. So I started off by just posting videos on TikTok and Instagram of me drawing my block style pictures of me and my friends, just out of fun, because that's when we had first near the start, when we had just entered lockdown and we weren't really doing much. And I jumped on the trend at that point, which was that block style, but made it my own and made it unique. And then I got a couple of people messaging me asking if I could do them for their profile pictures, which I did. One day somebody just messaged me and was literally just like, you need to open an Etsy, you need to do like commissions properly, you get a lot more sales and stuff like that. I did then open an Etsy. My custom prints aren't as popular as they used to be, by all means. I mean, I just don't promote them like I used to. I should, because they're the main reason why my business started, but they're just not the most popular, and they're obviously more of an expensive product. They're less bought. But yeah, that is all the questions I have, and I will definitely doing a part 2 in the next couple of weeks. So if any of you guys have any questions that have not been answered in this video, then please comment them down below and I will respond to them in my next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!